Alex Pereira had fans talking after a tense moment surfaced from one of his recent training sessions. During sparring, Pereira appeared to take a clean shot from a training partner, and the mood shifted instantly. Across Europe, Khamzat Chimaev made headlines for a very different reason. Chimaev hosted a seminar in Austria that ended up drawing an overwhelming crowd. What was meant to be a technical session quickly turned into a major fan gathering.
A lot of people here. Let's go, work again! You have great coaches here, so the great gym, you know. So you have everything here to become a champ.
At RAF 5, Colby Covington put on a dominant performance against Luke Rockhold in their wrestling match. From the opening exchange, Covington controlled the pace, repeatedly reversing positions, staying heavy on top, and building points quickly. Rockhold tried to stay competitive and find openings, but Covington's pressure and conditioning made it difficult to gain any momentum. As the match progressed, Colby continued to separate himself on the scorecards, eventually securing a technical victory in convincing fashion.
Circle left!
Afterward, Covington spoke about the possibility of moving up in weight, suggesting that a run at middleweight could be next.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt good at this weight class. I know I'll do good at 185. I have unlimited endurance, so at middleweight I'll have a lot more endurance and feel better. So, I felt stronger than him tonight, and I know he weighs probably 20, 30 pounds more than me, so you might see me in my next fight, maybe in the White House at middleweight.
Covington also addressed recent criticism surrounding his ranking status, making it clear that he doesn't care where he's listed.
The quitter, Bo Nickals, I call him Bozo Nickals. He bailed on RAF the last fight against Yoel. He bailed on this one. How could that ever, he quit in his last fight versus, actually, I want to apologize to Renner de Reader because I called him a Dutch kickboxer. My bad, he's actually a grappler. So a grappler made Bo quit in the octagon. So, Bo's a quitter. I don't have time for quitters. He can get in line because there's a long list of people that want to compete against me in RAF, but I want guys that are dependable, guys that are company men. I love RAF, Real American Freestyle is the future of wrestling, so I want guys that are dependable and I know are going to show up, and Bozo Nickals is.
He also fired back at potential challengers and critics, questioning their reliability and competitiveness. His comments stayed on brand, confident, confrontational, and unapologetic, keeping his name firmly in the conversation whether fans love him or hate him.
I was told you don't belong in the top 15. He actually agreed. I was wondering maybe after this match, I think he would change his mind.
It really doesn't really matter what Dana White thinks of me. I'm a world champion. I'm Donald Trump's favorite fighter. I'm America's champion. I'm the king of Miami. You can never take those titles away from me. So take me out of the rankings, whatever. I'm still the biggest draw at welterweight. So it makes no difference what number is next to my name. I know what I'm capable of, and I know I'm still the best fighter and wrestler on planet Earth.
Arman Tsarukyan also competed on the same card and wasted no time making a statement. He secured a lightning-fast win over four-time NCAA All-American Lance Palmer. Following the victory, Tsarukyan turned his attention to the lightweight division, specifically calling out what he sees as selective matchmaking.
They trying to keep Paddy Pimblett. They want to make him a champion because it's his chance to be a champion. They know that if they're gonna put me against him, he's gonna lose, and the star is gonna be gone. And Gage is easy money for him. You know, he has maybe 1 or 2 fights left, so that's why they gave him even interim title, because he's not gonna be even real champion, because there is Ilia Topuria and never he can beat Ilia Topuria.
Meanwhile, Bo Nickal found himself at the center of controversy after withdrawing from his scheduled match due to Yoel Romero missing weight. Romero reportedly came in significantly heavier than the agreed limit, and Nickal ultimately decided not to compete. While the decision followed the rules, many fans weren't sympathetic.
I unfortunately won't be competing tonight at RAF 05. Really bummed about it, but Yoel was not able to make weight. He came in at 212 pounds, so 7 pounds over what the arranged weight class was, which is unfortunate. Had he been within striking distance, even a couple pounds, we know we could have made it happen, but 7 pounds is a lot to give up at this level. And like I said, I'm super bummed. So my apologies to everybody that came out to watch, who's not going to get to see me, but I'll be back, looking to reschedule another match here soon. And like I said, I appreciate y'all's support so much. So I'll be back soon. And
the backlash online was immediate and intense, with critics arguing that weight differences matter less in exhibition-style wrestling matches, especially given Romero's age. Several fans and fighters voiced their disappointment, accusing Nickal of playing it safe and missing an opportunity to test himself against a legend. Some felt the situation hurt his reputation more than it protected him, especially after Romero went on to compete later that night, despite the setback. Romero eventually lost his match in a one-sided decision, but that did little to quiet the criticism aimed at Nickal. The incident sparked broader discussion about expectations, competitive spirit, and how fighters are judged when things don't go as planned. By the end of the night, the MMA world had plenty to unpack, from heated gym moments and massive fan turnouts to dominant performances and controversial withdrawals. It was another reminder of how fast narratives can shift in this sport. That wraps it up for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the update, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel,